Dave Keating is in Brussels for us, watching all developments. There's also been a series of meetings taking place regarding energy supply in the wake of sanctions on Russia. Russia, of course, major supplier of natural gas to European countries. Dave, good evening to you. Can I ask you first, though, about that request from the Ukrainian president? How is that likely to be heard in Brussels?
I mean, there's really no prospect that Ukraine could have a fast-tracked EU accession. That's never happened before. There's really three main obstacles to that. One is that's normally a 10-year process. It would really be inconceivable that 10 years of work could be boiled down into a couple months. The other is political. Right now, there is a historic low of public support for EU expansion. And even getting those Western Balkan countries, which have been in the process for 10 years, past the line right now, looks like a pretty big ask. The third is military. The EU technically has a mutual defense clause. It was in the Lisbon Treaty that was adopted in 2009. It's not as robust as NATO's famous Article 5, but it's still there. And so in theory, if Ukraine became an EU member state next week, then EU countries would be obliged to declare war on Russia. So it's really an inconceivable prospect. What is possible is that for political reasons, for signaling reasons, the EU might decide to open up accession talks with Ukraine right now in order to send a message of support. Commission President von der Leyen seemed to suggest that last night when she said that Ukraine should be part of the European Union, but even that would encounter huge resistance here. After the experience of Turkey, there's not much appetite for opening up accession talks in order to send signals. That's what happened with Turkey many, many years ago, even though France, Germany, and many other countries really never had any intention of having Turkey in the Union. Now we still have that accession process open. It's awkward. It causes confusion. And I don't think there's a big appetite for that happening with Ukraine. That being said, we are in a rapidly changing situation. The context means that things that were unthinkable a week ago are all of a sudden thinkable. So right now in Brussels, you can't really predict anything.
Indeed, hear what you're saying completely there, David. And we're glad that you're there to decipher all this for us.